jealousy and envy, two emotions we rarely admit to but often feel. They creep into our lives quietly, sometimes sparked by a single moment, scrolling through social media and seeing someone achieve what you've been striving for, or overhearing a compliment given to someone else that you wish had been yours. And then that whisper starts, "Why not me?" These emotions, subtle yet consuming, don't just harm our sense of self. They begin to corrode our relationships, creating distance and doubt. We brush them off, yet they linger, feeding insecurity, comparison, and resentment. But what if these feelings weren't our enemies? What if they were teachers, calling us to reflect, learn, and grow? Miyamoto Musashi, a man who faced countless rivals and emerged undefeated, knew that the real battle was never with others, it was within. His victories were not just a testament to his skill with a sword, but to his mastery over his own mind. He understood that conquering jealousy, envy, or insecurity required patience, discipline, and perspective. Musashi wrote, "The ultimate aim of martial arts is not having to use them." What he meant applies far beyond combat. The struggles we face with jealousy and envy aren't about overpowering someone else. They're about mastering ourselves. Today, we'll explore how Musashi's philosophy can teach us to overcome these silent battles with wisdom, clarity, and grace. Jealousy and envy are powerful emotions, not because of what they are, but because of the stories they make us believe. When jealousy strikes, it whispers, "You might lose something important." Envy, on the other hand, screams, "You're not enough because they have what you don't." These stories distort our reality, amplifying insecurities and planting seeds of fear. Imagine this. A colleague gets a promotion, and instead of seeing their achievement, you hear a narrative about your own inadequacies. Or when your partner compliments someone else, your mind spins a tale of betrayal, even when there's no truth to it. Musashi understood the danger of misperception. In his world, misjudging a rival's intentions could be fatal. For us, misjudging the intentions of those around us through the lens of jealousy or envy can poison relationships and erode self-worth. But here's the shift Musashi invites us to make. Instead of suppressing these emotions or being consumed by them, examine them. Ask yourself, what story am I telling myself? Is it rooted in truth, or is it born of fear and comparison? Jealousy and envy aren't flaws. They are signals. They reveal what we value, what we fear losing, and where we feel vulnerable. By understanding their message, we can transform them into tools for growth. Patience is often misunderstood as passivity, but Musashi's life showed it to be a form of power. When Musashi famously delayed his duel with Sasaki Kojiro, it wasn't out of disrespect. It was a strategic choice to unbalance his opponent. Kojiro, consumed by frustration and impatience, lost the duel before it even began. This wasn't just a tactic for combat. It was a reflection of Musashi's disciplined mind. Patience for him was about control, the ability to stay grounded, even when emotions threaten to take over. When jealousy or envy strikes, our instinct is often to act impulsively, to confront, retreat, or prove ourselves. Musashi's philosophy teaches us to do the opposite, to pause, to ask, what does this feeling reveal about me? What am I rushing to prove, and why? Instead of reacting outwardly, redirect your energy inward. Use the moment to identify the deeper insecurities these emotions highlight. In doing so, you reclaim control, not by suppressing your feelings, but by understanding and mastering them. For Musashi, the ultimate competition was never with others. It was with himself. By embracing patience, we too can shift our focus from external comparisons to internal growth. Jealousy and envy don't just harm us. They damage the trust and connection we share with others. Think back to a time when envy created distance between you and a friend. Maybe their success stirred resentment instead of joy, or when jealousy planted seeds of doubt in a relationship, leading to unnecessary conflict. Musashi approached his rivals with respect, even admiration. He didn't see them as enemies, but as opportunities to grow. Even in victory, he carried himself with humility, recognizing that each duel taught him more about himself than about his opponent. What if we applied this mindset to our relationships? What if, instead of letting jealousy isolate us, we used it to strengthen our bonds? When envy arises, ask, what does this reveal about my desires? How can I use this as inspiration to grow? And when jealousy whispers doubts, consider, what fear is fueling this? How can I address it with trust and communication? By approaching relationships with generosity and respect, we transform envy into admiration and jealousy into trust. This shift doesn't just heal our relationships, it liberates us from the burden of comparison. Musashi's philosophy wasn't just about winning duels, it was about mastering life. He reminds us there is more than one path to the top of the mountain. This truth calls us to trust our journey, to recognize that success isn't a competition, but a deeply personal pursuit. Jealousy and envy make us believe we're losing a race that doesn't exist. They tell us someone else's success diminishes our own. But Musashi's teachings show us that life isn't about beating others. It's about becoming the best version of ourselves. Like Musashi, we can find fulfillment in diverse pursuits, relationships, personal growth, creativity, without comparing our path to others. When we celebrate others' successes, we free ourselves from the chains of envy. When we trust our journey, we find peace within. Musashi's way of patience is a reminder that the greatest battles are fought and won within ourselves. By mastering these emotions, we don't just strengthen our relationships, we transform our lives. The battles of jealousy and envy are inevitable, but they don't have to define us. Musashi's life teaches us that true strength isn't about overpowering others, it's about mastering ourselves. The greatest victories come not from comparison, but from transformation. The next time these emotions arise, pause, reflect, redirect your energy toward understanding and growth. Celebrate others without losing sight of your own journey. This is the way of patience. This is the way of the warrior. And remember, you're not walking this path alone. On our timeless self-discovery channel, we're here to explore these journeys together. If this message resonates with you, we invite you to join our community by subscribing. Share your thoughts or challenges in the comments below. Your experiences and insights can inspire others. Together, let's embrace the wisdom of great thinkers like Musashi to transform our lives. Hit the like button to let us know this video made an impact, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a new lesson in self-mastery. Your journey matters, and we're here to support you every step of the way.